Hi friends, so I am Dr. Tatyana Chakraborty and our today's topic is data manipulation using NumPy. So first of all I want to say that in previous video I have discussed list, tuple and set. So now we will discuss in this video what is NumPy and we will perform also in Jupyter Notebook. So NumPy is basically it's a mathematical and logical operations for arrays, and you can say that it's a Python package or it's a library consisting of multi-dimensional array objects. So what is multi-dimensional array objects? You can say also that it is a n-dimensional array objects, and it's very useful for machine learning and artificial intelligence. This NumPy, it's very useful. Most of the cases, most of the algorithms, you have to import NumPy first and then you can perform all those algorithms. So that's why you have to know what are the simple functions of NumPy. So the 3 points are there. It's very useful for mathematical and logical operations. Second point is we can perform shape manipulation using NumPy, and we can perform Fourier transform also. And third point is that we can operate, means different types of linear algebra, because there are many functions are there in case of NumPy. Its inbuilt functions are there in case of NumPy, the linear algebra functions. So automatically if you call that function and you don't have to write those equations, it will automatically perform that numerical functions on that linear algebra for you. So these are the points regarding NumPy, the important points I want to tell. And then I want to go to Jupyter Notebook, because you have to perform, otherwise you won't be able to understand how it works. So NumPy is a library. So we are opening one new page. Okay, so here first what you have to do is that you have to import NumPy as NP. So here I am importing NumPy as NP. So now, so star means the performance is still running, the program is still running, and now it's already completed. So NumPy we already imported. Okay, so now how we will create one array? So I am taking one variable, say A, and then you have to use np.array. It's the function. Inside that you have to give the first brackets, and inside that you have to give the numbers, or you have to give whatever you want to create the array, numerical value or float value, like this. So here I am just showing it with some numerical values first and run it. So if you want to check, so your array is now created. So here in this case I have given a small list, or automatically now you know that what is a list, and here I have given a small list. Now you can you can give 2 lists also. We can try that. I am taking another variable. Say I want to a 2-dimensional array. That's why I want to give 2 lists. Then what I have to do? np.array. Inside the brackets you have to give your 2 list. 2, 3, 4. My first one, second is 5, 6, 7. And if you want to see it, okay, so now your 2-dimensional array is created. So like that way you can create different types of arrays. Now here I want to say that, say you want to here your A is created, array is created. Here if you want to change your integer numbers into complex numbers, then what you have to do? You have to use D type. That means whenever you are performing here, if you here use D type, and if you here give that which type you want, say I want complex, then I am giving complex, and it will convert it to complex values. See, now this is converted into complex values. Like that, you can convert it into float values also. So it depends on what is the requirement, what you want, like that. So now if you want to create, say, full matrix, which size you will be given, and which value you want, that also you want to give, like that. So what you have to do, you have to use full. That means I'm taking, say, B, you have to give np dot full. You have to use full, that is the function inside the first bracket. Then you have to give the size, which size you want, say 3, 5, the size which I want, and 7 is the number which I want. So if you see, say, your matrix with size 3 cross 5 is created, and this is the 7 you have given, this is the number. If you give 8, it will convert it to number. Okay, so now if you want to see the maybe what some operations you want to do, say you want to create a array, you want to give some spacing of 2. Maybe I'm saying I want to create an array and I want to give one spacing of 2. Then you have to use np dot, you have to use range function. Okay, a range, ARANGE. Inside that you have to give the number. If I am giving 20, it's very important. If I am giving 20 here, see, then it will create up to 19. So before also I told you for range operation or range function that it will take the number. If you give means 20, it will print up to 19. It will always print before which number you will give, it will always give you before that, okay. So if you give 50, it will give up, it will print or it will create up to 49, like that. So in case of range operation, whenever you are going to create, say I want to create a array, I will give one spacing 2. So here you have to say that, okay, I want to create a array from 0. I will give a spacing 2 and I want to create my array up to 20. Okay, so then you have to give more than 20 here. I am giving 22 and I am giving space 2. Is it working? It's completely fine. So it will print 0 to 20. So like that. So here if you give 20, see what will happen. It will print up to 18 because after that the next number will be 20, which is the range. So it will not take that. It will be before the number, and that is 18. So like that, different types of operations you can perform. Another point is that you can create an array with random numbers also. So say I am taking x1. I'm just showing you different operations which NumPy have. So you can create np dot random. This is the function which you have to use, random dot normal. So you have to remember, you have to use random dot normal. Then inside the first bracket you have to give the size. Say you are giving size equals to 5 and you can check. Okay, so it will create an array with 5 random numbers. Now you can change the size of the array if you want. That means if I say I want to change the size here, so I am just changing it to 5 cross 5. Okay. And here I am just want to change my variable, that is 2, x2 I am giving. So if you print x2, okay, so now you can see that your array has been created with 5 cross 5. So like that, it's all random numbers and you can use random dot normal to create random numbers. Then if you want to see the shape of the array, that is also possible. Previously you have whenever you are creating any array, you just have to use a shape, then it will give you the shape of the array. That means x2 dot shape you have to give, and it will give you 5 cross 5. So you can check, like previously also we have done some, we have created one matrix 3 cross 5, right? Yes, that is B. That means B dot shape, it will give you 3 cross 5. So like that you can use shape in this case. Now say we are taking another variable. I want to show you how reshape works. Now say we are taking a simple one, just say one variable, that is C we are taking, and dot inside that I am taking two lists. Okay, so inside first one is 3, 4, 5. The second one I'm taking is that 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now my array is created. Yeah, so now I want to check the shape of this array. C dot shape. So its shape is 2, 3. Okay, if I want to change the shape of my array, then what will happen? Means how you will change, how you will change your shape. That means this is C dot shape. C dot shape is equals to, say you want to change the shape into 3, 2. If you run that, then you will see that the shape of your array has been changed. Now with the same thing, if you want to check this one, I am just copy and pasting here, and again I am writing because yes, so I want to reshape I want to use reshape. I want to show you how reshape work, that's why. So here this is my array, and I want to use reshape to change its shape. Previously what I have done, I have assigned the matrix directly to that C dot shape, but there is one function, no need to do like this. What you have to do is that you have to this is she dot, you have to use reshape, you have to use reshape. Okay, inside that you have to give 3, 2, and then you just run it, it will give you the shape. So this is how you can change the shape of your array. This is how reshape works. So this is the thing, and then I will show you another important, there is one question paper I made, yes, this one. So here if you see, there is, I have given one this array which is x1 I have given. The question is that create an array like the example, and then answer this following question. So here how you will create this array? So this is the first question. So if you first observe it, that it is going from 0 to 48. That means if you use one a range operation, then you have to give up to 49. Okay, but if we use that a range, so what we can do, you can just check. Okay, x1, what they told, go to the question. Yeah, they ask us to create the array. So what I am thinking is that I can use a you can see previously I have showed you that here using, where is that a range? Yes, here there is the a range. So if you use a range, it will give you the numbers. So I am thinking that I can use a range to create up to 48, 0 to 48. So np dot, I can, inside that I can take 49 because it has to be printed up to 48. See, is it working? Okay, so my array is created from 0 to 48 now, but it is not in shape because the shape is given 7 cross 7, right? How I know it's 7 cross 7? Because see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, and here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cross 7 is the shape. That means I have to reshape my matrix. I have to use reshape. how I use here. So here if you use x1 dot reshape 7, so your array is created. I just want to assign one variable, say b. Okay. So now you can see that my array is created, which is 7 cross 7. After that, what they ask is that they are asking to perform some task. I have assigned b, so I will take b. 4 cross 4, what is the number? So what you have to check? You have to check b inside 4, comma 4. So this is the number 32. How? Because this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. And in the same case, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. And if you go that, okay, this is the number 32, 4 cross 4. Like that, you can perform many tasks. Like you can see, if you take inside the bracket 2 and so what it will give. So it is giving you 16, 17, 23 and 24. This one, this two, 16, 17 and 23 and 24. And automatically you can calculate these are the positions and you can see this will come. Like that, you can do different types of operation using NumPy. And then, yeah. This one I want to tell you because here this the question is that if x1 is less than 13, that means they want to say that is it possible if x1 is less than 13, you have to replace that with 2. So what you have to do? Is it possible? So you want what you do now, you just check is it possible or not. If b is less than 13, yeah, so it's taking from up to 0 to up to 12. So after that, I'm saying is that okay, it's equals to 2. Then what happens? So then if you check your previous one, okay, so up to 12, it is absolutely possible. It is up to 12. It will replace all the values with 2. So like that, different operations can be performed using NumPy. You have to do a lot of practice and you have to see what are the functions, because all the operations, all the functions, it's not possible to cover in a single video. And I hope this video will be useful for you. So stay tuned.